don't remember what that cop did. It was something illegal. And they had video cams in them damn tow trucks. Or whatever you call it. Cameras.
Dash cam?
Yeah, that's what my daughter's got one on the back and the front of her van right now.
They're good to have.
Well, we run back and forth Jurgen's territory, so we have to have it. But she's got it all the way around her house. I'm just waiting on Affinity to hurry the hell up, because they said it'd take about 2 more months, and I'll have cameras all the way around this bitch. I want to be a high class, what you call a high class poor person. But
well, Will's up, because we both experienced this. I'm pretty sure. I think I saw it in your video. Michael died. When your son died, how did you learn about it?
inmate.
An inmate. The same with me. And to this day, it's been 3 years, I have not heard a word
I ain't either.
from that jail.
I ain't either. Not even an apology.
Nothing. I mean, not even, you know, there should have been a call saying, sorry for your bad luck, but your son is dead. Something, you know, but they never even bothered. For me, that is an admission of their guilt, because they know they are in the wrong. Otherwise, they would have notified us. That's just how I feel about it.
All right, you watch my... When you get locked up, I got a nephew right here that stayed locked up more than my son. When you get locked up and you get put in jail, you have an emergency contact number you have to put down. In case something happens, they got emergency contact to reach your family. What they do with it? Throw it in trash?
They just disregard it. They don't care. But here's another thing that
Because I'm going to tell you what they told me. Can't nobody touch them. And I've called the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
I've called Department of Corrections.
I did too.
I told the FBI about a guy being beat to hell in there when my son was in medical. When my son was on the phone with me, I heard the man screaming. They took him out of there on a stretcher. The guy never come back to that jail. Did he die? I don't know. And that was supposed to investigate. About 3 months later, they called back and they told us there was nothing they could find that could help us. When my son died, because we had told him about everything that was going on, when he died, Charlene happened to have been scanning her phone and she saw where the FBI had one of the old texts. So she hit her up. She said, just to let you know, my brother is now dead because y'all wouldn't do anything. She did text Charlene back and tell her that she would help her open the case of an investigation, death while incarceration. There is a charge for that. They are responsible for your child.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he was in their care. Our kids, regardless of what they did or didn't do,
he didn't die on my clock.
You know, that's
died
right.
On theirs.
Yeah, I heard you say that in your video. I was like, you know, because I feel the same way. They were, regardless of anything, these inmates are in their care, and they don't care.
They've got X-rays machines, and I've heard, and a lot of people will tell you, oh, these X-rays can't pick up if somebody's got it inside their butt or swallowed it. That's a lie. Their X-ray machines will show a shadow of a balloon in your intestines or in your bottom, or responsible for drugs coming in that prison, that jail.
They're responsible for everything.
Whether it come in by inmate off the ground, CO off the ground, the hot meals people, because I seen where somebody wrote to me that the hot meal lady was bringing drugs into somebody in the tray. They wrote it on my page. I didn't write it.
All right.
So they know more than I did.
All right.
But Dale got a couple of the hot meals that we didn't order. He would call me, Mama, would y'all order me? Because I got 3 meals. No, you shouldn't have got no 3 meals, Dale. You should have only got 2. and we would order him like a steak and cheese, and we'd order him the pizza, which come with chicken tenders or something. And he said, well, I got 3. And I said, Dale, don't eat that one. He said, yeah, because, Mom, it do smell funny. Once. This ain't something that happened just one time. He got, the only thing he would eat off the tray was a chicken sandwich, and they only gave that if the visitors was in the jail. If a visitor was in the jail, they got good food. If there's no visitor in the jail, they got rock, or whatever they call it, meat rock, oatmeal, hard potatoes that was steamed, was never cooked. My son didn't have no teeth because they were still in the car. He had dentures. It's just, he called me one night, petrified. He was in medical. Petrified. Him and the guy next door to him, they were yelling back and forth. And they smelled methane gas. He said, Mama, it's coming through the vents. I smell it. It's making my head hurt. And I'm getting sleepy. Well, I'm a terrified mom. So I called the jail. They wouldn't tell me nothing.
It's not.
I called the Stafford police. They don't have nothing to do with the inside of the jail. Okay? So I called the Stafford Fire Department. I said, sit on it if you want. But I'm telling you, I'm recording you right now. If you don't go to that jail and see if there's methane gas leak in that jail and my son dies, Stafford Fire Department will be held reliable for my son's death. Well, they did go.
They didn't go?
They did go.
They did go, okay.
Wouldn't let them in medical.
So I have one for you. He'll call me, and he said, one morning, he said, Dad, sewage has run down the wall from the cell above. I don't know what's going on up there, Dad, but something, the toilet's got plugged or something, and there's sewage running down the wall into my cell, and they've left me here in it.
They did Dale too.
Did you ask them to get you out? Yes.
They said they didn't have no other cells.
They refused, so they left the man in a sewage wall, running down the wall in the floor cell. Now, how humane is that? It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Dale said his came next door, and it come through, and I called. I was raised in holy hell. They did eventually take him out. They told him he couldn't take anything with him. So they took him out the cell. When he went, they cleaned the cell. They told him he could go get his stuff. When he went to get his stuff, all his legal paperwork was missing. There's a catch.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me he had what happened that night, what the cops had said the night of the shooting. What do you call it, Will? The transcripts of what the cops said that night. Because the transcripts I got is like 12, 13 days after the event, where they said in front of their lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
But they all said the lawyer, Mark Hersham, out of Richmond, they were supposed to have been fighting the cops, bought him paperwork. And it was the testifiers of that night. And he had sent me what some of them had said and all that. And he said, his sister was on the phone with me, and because we did three-way calling. Sometimes they catch us, but not very often. But she said, mail it to us as quick as you can get it. Well, the next day the cell flooded. Coincidence?
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe in it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was flooded, all that paperwork disappeared. And we never could get it back. I called the lawyer in Richmond. He said, I don't know what Dale's talking about because I never took him paperwork. You did take him paperwork. Because the day you went, he called me. And he signed the paperwork for you. What are you talking about? Well, nobody ever sent me any paperwork from the trial. So you've been on this case for a year and nobody's ever sent you anything? Yeah. So I knew he had been bought out.
Paperwork. Write back and forth, manually, letters. Maybe twice.
It took too long for him to get it.
Yeah. But here's one thing that was disturbing for me. I wrote him a letter. It was like a 3-page letter. Little, not big, full regular paper, but little pad paper. And I did it outside. It was in the spring. So there was pollen, you know how pollen turns the cars yellow, and so it was thick. I'm just saying that because what I'm about to tell you might have been the substance. Anyway, I finished the letter. I sent it to him in the mail. Soon thereafter, not long, I got a little note from the jail. We could not give your son the letter because there was a substance on it. Substance? You find no substance.
So is that before?
All right, we'll go.
Ready? Have you ever lost a loved one at Rappahannock Regional Jail? I have. I need someone to talk to, and I'm sure you do too. Can you reach out to me? Let's make a family, a group of us talking among ourselves. You help me, I help you, we heal together.
My name is Hugh Hall. My son's name is Michael Hall, who died at Rappahannock Regional Jail. And I feel the same as Gloria. We're here to help anybody that we can, to not suffer the way we have. And if there's anything that we can do to help any of you, we're here for that. No parent should have to ever bury their child. So reach out to us and we're happy to help you.